Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to bringing you the Vision video. What I've guessed today is my ultimate PvE build for patch 1.7, patch 1.7.1, or even patch 1.8. You really never know if this build is going to be good in 1.8. I personally haven't really tried it, so I can't really vouch for it. But as of right now, if you're looking for a really good PvE build, even if you're solo or with a team, this is one of the builds I would recommend making because I've been using it forever, and even if the global event is out or I'm farming legendary missions or incursions for loot or whatever the case is, this is my #1 build I go to. So if you guys enjoyed this video or find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this build. Really quickly, for the abilities, what I'm using is a immune station and a overdose first aid. Honestly, you guys can use whatever you want instead of the immune station. You can go for something like a flame turret, a pulse, even smart cover if you wish to run that. I personally just use it because it gives me a little bit more extra health and also provides me with an extra overshield whenever I'm playing. So that's pretty much it for my abilities. For my talents, I'm using critical save, strike back, triage, and on the move. Once again, you guys can swap things out or change something, but I've been using this forever, so that's why I am sticking with this. Anyways, as for the build, this is what I'm rocking with. So as you guys can see, it is a bunch of different gear sets together with a ninja bike backpack. So first of all, the thing I'm going to show you guys is my chest piece. So I'm actually using a nomad chest piece. What I have on it is stamina, skill haze, health, and increased skill XP. The one thing is, increased skill XP not really the best thing to have. I wish it was ammo capacity. But besides that, the only reason I'm using this is for the health and kill, which is very helpful in PvE. And yes, I am using a stamina roll just to unlock my weapon talents on this build. And the final thing is, I'm using 2 electronics and skill haze mods on this chest piece. As for the mask, I'm using my first D3 FNC gear piece. Now the reason I do have this is for the protection from elites and also damage to elites. Now since I'm using 2 of them and then the ninja bike backpack, I do get the 3rd bonus unlocked automatically. I know a lot of people always have questions about that. That is once again thanks to the ninja bike backpack. But what I actually have on this mask is firearms, enemy armor damage, and damage to elites. As you guys can see, I'm not running skill power. You guys can go for it, it's really up to you. I just decided to go for enemy armor damage just so I can melt the enemies a little bit quicker. As for the knee pads, I'm using my first classified striker gear piece. Now the reason I do have this is for the enemy armor damage and also the stability. Although the stability is not really that useful on the AK, that's the weapon I'm using. Having the enemy armor damage is huge, especially when you're playing PvE. So that's why I decided to go with it. And also I'm using striker. Classified is because I have it and you obviously get better stat rolls. And you can reroll 2 things instead of 1. So overall, that is the main reason why I have it. And I'm also using firearms, health, damage to elites, disrupt resistance, and an increased kill XP on these knee pads. For the backpack, I'm rocking with a ninja bike backpack. What I have on it is electronics, health, disrupt resistance, a electronics and skill haste mod, with 2 first aid self heals. Moving down, we have our second classified striker gear piece, and what that is are the gloves. So what I have on them is firearms, assault rifle damage, critical hit damage, and enemy armor damage. This is somewhere you guys have a choice and kind of a, it really depends what you get on your gloves. I went with enemy armor damage just so I can do a little bit more damage towards the NPCs. You guys can go and spec into skill haze if you want and get your skills a little bit quicker. I once again went into enemy armor just so I can do a little bit more damage towards the NPCs. Lastly, we do have our second classified D3 FNC gear piece, which is the holster, and what I have on it is a pretty good firearms, stamina, and electronics roll with a 7% skill haze roll on this. So once again, it is a pretty good PvE build if you're going for a solo gameplay, if you're playing with a team, whatever you are. This is mainly focused on just surviving, doing a lot of damage, and just overall balanced build. Obviously, if you want to go a little bit more into electronics or skill haze, you can probably reroll one of the firearms rolls I do have on my gear. But obviously you're going to be doing a little bit less damage, which is, you know, not always the best thing to do. But lastly, I guess I'm going to show you guys the weapon and my character stats. So for the weapon, I'm actually going with a AK-47. Now the reason I did go with this is for the higher base damage, and I do just overall a lot of damage. It's very accurate, and obviously you guys can pick something else. Once again, it is personal preference, but what I have on it is destructive, ferocious, and adept. So that's pretty much it for my gun. And secondary, I'm using an MDR, which I use to do a little bit more damage like further away. So that's pretty much the build, and the final thing I'm going to show you guys are my Character stats. So for my weapon damage, I'm sitting at 23.4k, 5.50% critical hit chance, 100% critical hit damage, 87% headshot damage. Moving on to the left, we are sitting at 212,000 health, 31% armor mitigation, which is okay. I'm also using 30% skill haste on this build, and then finally, I'm going to show you guys the damage to elites, which is 44%, and also enemy armor damage, which is 58%. So overall, like I said, you guys can make changes. You guys can make, you know, more into firearms or electronics. It's up to you. But as of right now, this is my go-to PvE build in the game. So anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video or find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Trap house.